Hello, this is going to be a tutorial on HTML file installation for the Arma 3 Modpack, as well as the installation of the TFAR beta, that's Task Force Arrowhead Radio beta Teamspeak plugin. To make this tutorial actually help you, you need to make sure that you have Teamspeak installed and Arma 3 installed. You will boot up Arma 3 to open up the launcher. Let's go ahead and begin. First, you're going to requisition an HTML file from your respective unit. In this case, this is for the 82nd Infantry Platoon CSAT unit. The modpack here is called CSAT V6 Green Hell. As you can see by the type, it is a HTML document for the Chrome browser. When you download the HTML file, it will automatically format to your browser. To verify that this is the correct file, simply open it. It will open up a list. On the left-hand side is the mod. On the right side is the respective mod workshop link. So as you can see, this is the 40 mods for this preset right here. All you have to do is locate the HTML file on your computer. In this case, it's going to be probably in your download section right here. You're going to drag it onto your desktop. And you're going to drag it into the launcher. For the launcher, it is recommended that if you have any mods loaded like this, make sure you hit unload all on the top right. So you're going to have the dashboard, you're going to go to the mod section, and you're going to hit unload all on the top right. Okay, we are ready. You're going to drag the modpack file, the HTML file, into the launcher. It will automatically order the mods for you and start installing them. In this case, I have them all installed, so nothing's really happening, but it did load the mods, as you can see, and it also made a preset for me. When I click on the top right, I can click on CSAT Green Hell and it will put up the mods for me. This will be helpful for you in the future. And that's it. It's going to install the mods in a random order. Some of them will be much bigger than the others, but welcome to HTML modpacks. Okay. Once you have these installed, we will be ready to move on to installing the Teamspeak plugin. Let's go ahead and begin. To install the Teamspeak plugin, you do not need to launch Teamspeak. Once you install Teamspeak, you're going to launch it once to make sure it works. You're going to immediately close it. If you have this running while you download the plugin, you are asking for problems. With that in mind, let's begin. You're going to open the launcher. You're going to get your preset loaded. That will make it easier to find the mod we need. You're going to scroll down until you find Task Force Arrowhead Radio Beta. Left click to open it. And then on the bottom right, you're going to see more options. Open this. Then you're going to open the folder in Windows Explorer. Now, this opens up your Steam Workshop folder. Under most circumstances, you don't want to touch this. This will cause you a lot of heartache. This is an exception. It will highlight the Task Force Arrowhead Radio Beta mod folder for you. Now you can open it. You're going to navigate to Teamspeak, and boom. This here is the plugin. As you can see, it is a Teamspeak add-on. If you want to verify it, right-click, Properties, Teamspeak add-on. Now, here is what you need to do. All you have to do is double-click it. It's going to open the installation prompt. Verify the version number and the offer. So you should see two offers, Task Force Enki and Deadman. If you only have one, congratulations, you are not in the right plugin. If you have two like this is what you need. Verify the version. At the time of this recording, 0.328 is up to date. Perfect, we are good to go. You're gonna hit install on the bottom. You're gonna hit yes. You're gonna hit okay or yes, whatever it tells you. This is just a prompt to tell you that it was installed. Notice how quick that was. It's really not that much of a hassle. It's gonna tell you to restart, which is why we simply never started it. You're gonna hit yes. Okay. Now, all you have to do is boot Teamspeak. Boom. Now, let's say you want to verify your add-on, which is perfectly reasonable and is something I recommend you do. On the top right, you're going to go to Tools. You're going to go to Options. Over here, you're going to navigate to the left-hand side. It's probably going to be on the very top. You're going to go to Add-ons. Right here, right underneath Design. You're going to scroll down till you find Task Force Arrowhead Radio by Task Force Enki and Deadman. You're going to verify the version. This one is 328. It's the most up to date. You're just going to make sure it's actually enabled. That's all that matters. Now, if you are in another unit that is, at this point, horrendously outdated and hates you, so they use the non-beta Task Force Arrowhead Radio plugin, you might have two plugins here called the same thing. You will have two Task Force Arrowhead Radio plugins. The solution to this problem is actually quite simple. Look for the offer and the version. In this case, since the version can change over time, the offer. The beta plugin, the one that you need, has two offers, Task Force Enki and Deadman. The non-beta old plugin is just going to have Task Force Enki. So if you're ever confused, look at the offers. You will disable, so you will change this from enabled to disabled to the non-beta plugin, the one that only has one offer. And you will make sure this one that has two offers, Task Force Enki and Deadman, is enabled. After this, you're basically good to go and you can hit OK. Now, before we even connect, let's say you want to set up push to speak because, I don't know, maybe people don't want to actually hear the bullshit in the background. You're going to go to the top right to Tools. You're going to go to Add Options. You're going to go to your left-hand side here. You're going to go to Capture. Over here, it's going to be set on voice activity detection because I guess the Teamspeak offer also hates you, just as old Arma units do. You're going to change it from voice activity or continuous transmission to push to talk over here. Then you're going to click over here to set the keybind. Do me a favor, don't be that guy. Please actually go over here and test it. You're going to click Begin Test and you're going to use the keybind to test it. I recommend you mess with these as well. If you use a professional microphone, which is what I'm doing, these will significantly reduce the quality to the point where it is an Xbox 360 lobby. This is obviously not ideal. If your mic is already pretty crappy, this is not going to change anything. You might as well just keep them on. But it could help. So please check these and test them. Once you're done, that's it. You now have push to talk. I'm going to quickly go over basic troubleshooting and connecting to a server. To connect to a server, you go to the top left, hit Connections, hit Connect. Set a nickname that's not stupid. So this is going to be some default crap that doesn't tell anyone who you are, which is not ideal. You're going to make sure that you change your nickname. For me, it's Funny Guy in this case. Over here is the string of numbers that the unit provider will give to you so that you can connect to the server. The password area is typically left blank. You can find that out from your respective unit owner. Okay, now you're gonna go to Bookmarks. you're going to go to Manage Bookmarks, and you're going to make a new bookmark. The reason you're doing this is to speed up the connection process. So in this case, you're going to click Add a Bookmark on the bottom left. You're going to name it. So in this case, I'm going to call this one Test for the sake of this recording. Set your nickname, and the numbers go in this section, the server nickname or address. So whatever the numbers you were given, you put them in here. You're going to hit Apply. You're going to hit OK. What this does, anytime you hit bookmarks and the one you made, you can instantly connect without the hassle of going through this and the possibility of your nickname not being saved. So for the sake of this little video here, we're going to just use the bookmark I already made for the 82nd Infantry Platoon.
Connected.
Boom. As you can see, it has connected me to the Teamspeak server. To test your keybind, the push to talk that you set up, when you hit it, you're going to see this circle light up. So, for example, hello, I am now using Teamspeak. Just like that. Now, when you join the server, right, it will move you down from whatever channel you initially joined to Task Force Radio. So it's going to do this for you. You don't want to do it manually. That doesn't actually fix anything. Stay in the default channel, boot the game up, join the server, and then it will automatically move you down here. Now, let's say you've got the game booted up properly, so you're in the game, not on the launcher, you're in the game, and you're stuck here. You're like, uh-oh, this is a problem. Two things you need to do. One, click on your own name, verify the plugin version. See this? Verify this is the same thing as everyone else, because if this is different, you did something incorrect. If you already see that the version number is different from your peers, reinstall the plugin, go through the same process as in the beginning of the video to reinstall this plugin, because something went horribly wrong, or you installed like just completely the wrong plugin. So redo the process. Now, the plugin is correct, you're still not connecting. Okay, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to Tools, gonna go to Options, gonna go to Add-ons. You're going to find this plugin, right? TF and Key and Deadman. You're gonna hit Reload. Just like that. It will buffer a bit. If you're actually in game, it'll buffer a little bit, and then you'll see if it immediately kicks you in when you tab back into the game or not. Again, if you're like, hey, it's still not doing it, it's time to reinstall the plugin. Now, let's say you joined a shitty Arma unit, which is a very common occurrence, and the reality of the situation isn't that it's not moving you, it's that they're retarded and they did not correctly set up their task force radio. This happens more than you think. Shout out to the 192nd Cadians for messing that up. A pretty simple step, to be honest. So what you're going to do, you're going to manually join.
Channel switched.
I don't recommend ever doing this, but for this case, you're in a shitty unit and it's not properly moving you, move in. You're going to tab back into the game and you're going to test your Teamspeak plugin and see if proximity is working correctly. You won't know if it's not because you will hear everyone talking as if like you're in like a Discord call, even though they're at different distances. That's how you know. Okay, that is everything. Now, if you are having issues, contact your unit representative. If you're in the 82nd Infantry Platoon, smile, you're going to contact me directly. Please contact me directly, pretty please, and I will try to help you. That is it. We are done. Thank you very much for tuning in. I pray that this was helpful. Take care, and good luck finding a unit that's not shit. That is really difficult to do, but I will pray for you.